We're going to be discussing
What the hell happened to my hair?
what the Bank of England just did.
Should you buy a house now?
Got the keys.
Yeah.
Or should you wait a few months?
We're going to tell you exactly what happened to us on our last purchase.
And there's something that the estate agents are doing now that will really make you angry.
Okay, just today, at the time of recording this video, pretty much, the Bank of England have decided to hold the base rate at 5%, which is basically what they had it at the previous meeting. Things are moving in the right direction. We want to share in this video exactly what we think will happen in the property market, but these are only our predictions. Predictions can be wrong, but we do feel like this is really going to happen. The Bank of England are generally moving down on their interest rate. The lower this goes, the better the situation is going to become for us borrowing money from the bank. The base rate is basically what the lenders borrow from the Bank of England, and that's at 5%, and then they put their profit on top of that. The lower that is, the better it is for all of us as consumers.
Going off what Jonathan said, should you buy now or should you wait a few months? So generally, we think that the rates will potentially go down during the next year. In some ways, it might be better to just wait. If you lock yourself in a higher rate now and then say in the middle of next year the rate goes down, then you're losing out basically.
Yeah, I think the rates next year, I think the base rate will be around between the 3 and 4%. Having said that, there are quite a few mortgages that have reached below 4% already. Those products are mainly for the 5-year fixed rates because they're predicting over a period of 5 years, there's more of a chance that the rates will be lower, therefore they're giving you a better rate. But it's up to you if you want to lock your money away for that long, or you want to have access to it after 2 years, 1 year, or even be on a variable rate.
Now moving on to what happened to us when we recently bought our new property. So as you know, everything has gone up recently, but this is just ridiculous.
All right, let me explain. The solicitor that we went to, or the solicitor that we always usually go to, we have a really good deal with them because we buy and sell properties quite often. So if you're buying a house for 100,000, there's a bracket for 200,000, there's a bracket 250,000, 300,000, and so forth. So the higher the purchase value of the property is, the more expensive your conveyancing becomes. But on the recent property we purchased, we had a quote come through. Well, both properties that we bought last year and this year were very, very similar.
Similar in terms of the price bracket.
Yeah, the previous quote we had last year was, I think it was 900, just touching 900, isn't it? It was just touching £900. And this year, for the same price bracket, was almost £1,500. I spoke to the solicitors and I just thought that they didn't apply any discount and whatnot, but that was without discount. We can't justify any of this increase. I know things have gone up by maybe 10, 20%, but how can you justify increasing it by 60% increase? So if you guys are shopping around looking for solicitors to purchase a property, don't be alarmed. They're all just gone crazy. Like, the prices they're charging now are quite high.
Now this next point will make you angry. It's shortage with us.
Oh yeah, I was angry as well. But yeah, so yeah. Go on.
If you've done conveyancing before, you'd understand that you have to do ID checks, and this will cost you about £15 to £20. But now estate agents are obliged to be doing that as well.
So what you might come across is something called AML, anti-money laundering checks. This is just to see if you're doing anything dodgy, really. Agents can charge you anything between £20 right up to about £80, and this is per person. So taking it to the extreme, you can have up to, I think, 4 people on a mortgage deed. And if it's 4 people, it can cost you up to £320.
And this is just for the checks, which is ridiculous.
So you haven't even done a mortgage application at this point. It's literally just get through the front gate and they can take the property off the market. I believe that agents are doing this just to show how serious people are with their offers. For example, if they do these checks themselves and they had a few people making offers, and let's say one person comes along and makes an offer and then says no, they've wasted money on doing these checks. That's why they're putting those costs on us.
We weren't really happy with this, so we went back on the phone and we tried to negotiate. Actually, Jonathan just said, no, I'm not paying it.
But that didn't work out.
Ultimately, if we're buying the house and we want the house, we're gonna have to pay these costs.
Yeah, it's pretty much become orthodox at the moment for purchasing a property with an estate agent, unfortunately. So it's just another added cost to investors, first-time buyers, and sellers, actually. I'm pretty sure that she said, the lady on the phone said that it's applicable to sellers as well. Just why? You've got to do ID checks with the solicitor, the buyer and the seller, and you've also got to do it with the estate agent. It's just another way of making money, I believe. We want to tell you guys, if you got any questions that you want to ask us based off our experience, and if you're not sure what we do, I have a problem getting this worker to stop. just go to our channel and just look at any video. We basically renovate houses and put them on rent, though we're actually moving away from the rental sector because...
The video over here is the reason why we don't want to do rentals anymore.
Yeah, we're basically happy to answer any questions that you might have. We can give you our opinion based on our experience. Just don't take it as financial advice. We're not financial advisors in any way, but we are experienced.
At the time of this video, we're around 1,000 subscribers. Thank you so much for all your support.
But we still want to go higher than that, right? Yeah.
Yes, please.
Appreciate it. All right, see you in the next video.
Okay, bye.
Oh, I wasn't recording then, but I guess that's
Oh
fine.
my...